he took me to these people, and sure enough, these people were all saying that he had cured them up, and our executive and president and all of us had agreed that we have to do something. I mean, people are dying needlessly and suffering needlessly. So we held a meeting, and we discussed that we would put it in the paper, which the president and the treasurer signed the letter, and we put it in the paper asking for an honest and open review of this medicine. And we started writing letters to provincial command, as well as we sent a tape. I spoke to the president of provincial command 3 times, telling them to please come up and you know, at least come up and look at this and direct us here. And so that they refused to actually address the issue. And as our members and executive members, I mean, people were dying all around us and people didn't know. And so we decided we had to do something in that. And so that's when we proceeded to take the direction we did. And that direction was to call in these politicians, our health professionals, and our enforcement professionals, and all the people who should have been contacted over this issue. And when we did, we wrote them a letter, and we stated to come to this meeting. We would show you the evidence, the human evidence, scientific evidence, and the medical evidence. And that's when they come in and shut our Royal Canadian Legion down. What was really shocking was how they did it.
There's a battle brewing between a tiny Legion branch in northern Nova Scotia and the Legion Command.
The doors are locked here at the Royal Canadian Legion in McCann. Even past President Rick Dwyer can't get into the building. The charter has been pulled and the executive suspended because of their controversial support of the use of hemp oil as medicine.
And as Royal Canadian Legion members, for us to sit here while people were dying and suffering horribly and us knowing that this worked, I don't see where there's any honor to that.
Dwyer's view of the oil changed after his 82-year-old father started using it. He believes it has helped, even though the oil is not endorsed by the medical community. Dozens of people in McCann have been using the oil, distributed by Rick Simpson. He says the legal and medical communities are against him and his discovery.
But the Royal Canadian Legion, and if you read their books and what they're supposed to stand for, it seemed to me that this is the right organization to bring this out.
The Nova Scotia Nunavut Command of the Legion says it can't be used as a soapbox to distribute any political message, especially one involving illegal drugs. Steve Wessel says what the local branch is doing could damage the integrity and reputation of the Legion.